Hello, guys. Welcome to today's episode of Couples Chronicles. So, today I'm going to be talking about how to bring out the best out of your marriage, out of your spouse. Never ever raise your voice at your spouse. It's a sign of disrespect. If you want to talk to your spouse, even when you're angry or you're in a bad mood, learn to control yourself not to ever raise your voice at your spouse. Never ever expose your spouse's weaknesses to your family, to your friends, to anybody, to any third party. Why? Because it will come back at you. You're meant to be each other's keeper. Never ever use attitude or moods to communicate with your spouse, because you don't know how your spouse is going to interpret them. Don't always be in a hurry to rush out of your matrimonial room all the time. Take your time to build bonds with your spouse. Take your time to dress up and look good for your spouse. Because your spouse is surrounded by, people of the opposite sex out there whenever he or she goes out. And these people also took their time to look good. So it's good that you do things that will help, keep that spark always in the mind of your partner. Especially the women. Try as much as you can to welcome your spouse with a smile. Welcome your husband, welcome your wife with a smile, with a cheerful hug, a warm welcome. If possible, with a glass of water. It will help, make your spouse feel better and feel welcomed at home all the time. Never ever compare your spouse to someone else. Yes, because you have no idea what that person's life is even like. And if you continue to, compare your spouse and attack his or her ego like that, their love for you will diminish. Why it's very wrong of you to compare your partner to someone else is because it's something that is very hurtful when your spouse compares you to someone else. And the thing is that person you're comparing your spouse to might not even be better than your spouse. But because you feel that the grass is greener on the other side, because you have not even gotten to know that person properly, you feel you can just compare your spouse. And the thing is that when your spouse does such a thing to you, you wouldn't like it as well. One thing you need to understand is that comparison is not going to solve that problem. So if there is any turn of attitude that your partner is putting up, comparing your partner to someone else is not going to solve it. So why not talk to your spouse about that character that you don't like? Say it in a loving and respectful way. Don't say it in a very condescending manner and begin to compare your partner. No. There is a way that you correct a person in love, and the person will change just because of your manner of approach. So it's very important the way you attend to issues like this, especially the women. Never ever ill-treat your partner's friends. If you don't like them, it should be your partner that should get rid of them, not you. Especially to the women now. Don't ever forget that your spouse is married to you, not your maid, not anyone else. So get up, do your duties, and give your spouse the right attention. Don't ever assign anyone to give your spouse attention, special attention especially. People can help you to do any other thing in the home. They can assist you to do any other house chores. But when it comes to your spouse, attending to your spouse especially, it is your responsibility as the woman. Never be a wasteful wife. Your husband's sweat is too precious to be wasted. Never blame your spouse whenever he or she comes back home empty-handed. Rather, be an encouragement to your partner. Both of you should be an encouragement to each other. Never ever compare your spouse to your ex. If you try it, your home might never recover from it. Don't ever deny your partner of his or her conjugal rights. Why? Because it's very important to them. And if you continue, it's just a matter of time before you get replaced. Especially the women. The reason why you should never ever deny your husband of his conjugal rights, because intimacy is something that is very, very important to men. Men don't joke with sex. In fact, no matter how spiritual that your spouse is, he's still a man, he's still in flesh. So it's very important to him. So don't ever use it to punish him, or use it to compel him to do something, or use it to act also defensive. No, a lot of women do that, and it affects the intimacy part of your marriage. You might try the first time and to work for you. You use it to demand for something from your husband, and it works the first time. But if you continue it, you don't know how much harm it can cause in your marriage. So why not just drop the act? Yes, find better ways to, ask for your husband for something if you need something from him. There are better ways you can do it. Don't use sex to punish that man. You might feel that it's the smart act, but you're actually hurting and punishing yourself at the end. Never ever shout or challenge your spouse in front of the children, especially the women. It is not right. A wise woman wouldn't do such. Don't forget to check the smartness of your spouse before they leave the house every morning. It's very important. Never ever allow your family, your friends, any third party to have the final say in your marriage. Don't ever wait for them to have the final say in your marriage. If the both of you are having issues, try to sort it out maturely between the both of you. Don't base your love for your partner on monetary things, especially the women. You need to ask yourself, if I begin to make more money than my husband, will I still be able to submit and love this man? Because if your love is based on monetary things, then you might not be able to still submit to that man when you begin to make more money than him. As a woman, you need to understand that your husband also needs attention. This is not only women that love attention, men also love attention. So your husband needs you to give him attention. They also love good listeners. So you have to make yourself available. When your idea works better than your spouse's idea, don't begin to compare yourself to your partner or begin to belittle your partner in any way. See it as teamwork all the time, because both of you are a team. Don't be too judgmental towards your spouse. If not, you will be seen as a nag. As a woman, you need to understand that a lazy woman is a careless woman. A lazy woman doesn't even know when to take care of herself, when to even bathe. Talk more of taking care of her husband, taking care of her home. So as a woman, you shouldn't be lazy. If your husband likes a particular type of cooking or a particular type of food, try to change and adjust your cooking to suit him, to suit his taste, because no man jokes with food. As a woman, you shouldn't be over demanding. Love that man. Enjoy every moment as it comes. Enjoy every resource as it comes into your home. The level of value your marriage will have is the level of value that you give to it. So don't be reckless about your marriage. As a man, as a woman, you shouldn't associate with people that have the wrong mindset, the wrong mental attitude towards marriage. If not, they will give you advices that can ruin your marriage. A man that cannot take care of his home and a woman that cannot manage her home, her children, and her husband, both of them are complete failures, no matter the level of achievements in their career. A wise woman knows that her duty is to respect her husband, to honor her husband. And when this happens, naturally, the man will love and cherish the wife. Fruit of the womb is a blessing from God. Love your children, teach them well, train them up, and you will enjoy them. You are never too old to influence and care for your home. So never ever stop caring for your home for any reason. I could go on and on and on and on about a lot of things that couples can do to bring out the best in their marriage. But nevertheless, all these things should flow from you. I'm not saying all those things for you to cram them or write them down and begin to do. No. They should flow from you. They should become part of you. They should become part of your marriage. That is when it will have effect and can help you bring out the best in your marriage. This is like wisdom for couples. So please, every couple out there should try their very best to make their marriage work. That is the only way. Fruit of the womb is a blessing from God. Love your children, teach them well, train them up, and you will enjoy them. You are never too old to influence and care for your home. So never ever stop caring for your home for any reason. I could go on and on and on and on about a lot of things that couples can do to bring out the best in their marriage. But nevertheless, all these things should flow from you. I'm not saying all those things for you to cram them or write them down and begin to do. No. They should flow from you. They should become part of you. They should become part of your marriage. That is when it will have effect and can help you bring out the best in your marriage. This is like wisdom for couples. So please, every couple out there should try their very best to make their marriage work. That is the only way you can enjoy that marriage. So that is all for today's episode. Thank you so much for watching my video today. Thank you so much for listening. And please, if you've not subscribed, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also like and comment on my videos. Thank you so much for watching.